If you like drugstore affordable makeup, then this video is for you. If you live near a Dollar Tree, you need to run out to your Dollar Tree to look to see if they have some of the products that I'm using on my face today to create one vibe and another vibe. Some really awesome things that I found today, and so let's go get started talking about all the wonderful things that I found at Dollar Tree near me. This Dollar Tree was super special because it's a model store, so you need to go check out your Dollar Tree and see if it's a model store too. I have my very first Dollar Tree makeup haul right here in front of me, and it is not going to disappoint you. The Dollar Tree that I went to was packed full of really unique makeup that I had never seen at my other local Dollar Tree. So I'm here to share with you today what I found, which I was blown away at some of the things that I got for $1.25. We're gonna try it on today and see if we find some hidden gems. Before we get started, if you like makeup and project panning content and all things beauty related, I would love for you to go ahead and click subscribe so that you don't miss any of my videos, and like this one if you like affordable makeup hauls. I'm going to quickly show you what I got today, and then we're going to start trying it on. I don't have an exact full face, so I'm going to fill it in with some other pieces that are also drugstore related, so pretty affordable. And Ruby's here to root Mom on as she tries on some new makeup. Can you get down? First, the packaging of this was adorable, and I couldn't help myself. It is this blush. I'm going to butcher this name if I even try to say it. Le Phare Ajou Book of Beauty Spells with this sort of like salmon pink color. That's what it's called. And then this one is Book of Happy Spells, and the color is pink rose. Then I also got a highlighter, which is called Book of Eternal Youth. Brighten and shine, soft texture and long lasting. And this is the shade Golden Glow. And if you are a lash, like a fake lash person, wow. It was like from floor to, from the top of the display to the bottom, full of lashes, and like 5 and 6 rows full of lashes. Wow. I'm not really a fake lash person, but it was a fake lash person heaven, that's for sure. Anyway, I went down the regular makeup aisle and I got an LA Colors bronzer in the shade Bronzed Beauty. I felt like that was going to be most appropriate for my skin tone. Down that aisle, which I'm excited to try on before we even get started, is this pure green tea infused lip oil. So we'll put that on here in a minute. And also Global Beauty Care Lift and Firm Eye Cream with collagen and peptides. I'm all for a good eye cream, especially if it's going to lift and firm. There were 2 eyeshadow palettes that I thought, hey, this looks kind of cute, and we'll try that. This one's from Beauty Intuition, and it's the Peachy Nudes, right up my alley. Lots and lots of different berry peachy tones, and maybe could even use like as a blush too, I bet. And then I got this trio from LA Colors, which is all up my alley, and this is the shade Water Lily set from LA Colors also. I did get a lipstick, the hydrating lipstick in the shade Sorbet. I thought that that would go best with everything that I was picking up. I did try a brow pencil, and this is a sharpenable brow pencil. Usually I go for the retractable kind. This is called Book of Time brow pencil, and this was the shade Medium Brown. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that goes, since it's a different style of brow pencil than I normally get. And then, shocker of all shockers, there was mascara for $1.25, and not just like cheeky looking mascara. This mascara actually looks really nice, and there was, I think, even one more kind like this from Beauty Intuition, and this, they're both in the shade black. This is Big Bold Lashes mascara, and I love the fact that it showed what the wand is going to look like. This is the kind of wand that I really enjoy, so I'm really hopeful that that's going to be amazing. And this is also, oh, this one's called Big Long Lashes, so I'm assuming that one's for length. And this one has a little bit of a skinnier wand, as opposed to the big fluffy one from the big bold lashes. I cannot wait. I'm going to try to use both of those. I'm going to use one on one eye and one on the other eye, and I'm not going anywhere today, so I'm going to try on as much of this as I can. The only place that I'm going is to take my dogs on their very first hike at a nearby national park. They have been such good babies as I have been sick for the past week and recovering, and I'm finally better now, but it's still like, you know, recovering. So if you hear me cough, that's why. So let's try on this green tea infused lip oil from Pure. And it's before I even like squeeze it, it's already coming out. And I don't think I have any lip oils. My daughter has one that I got her Christmas in a set from Ulta. But I like the way that feels. It's kind of like a lip gloss, but not super sticky. And I don't think that it has a fragrance. It's slightly tingling on my lips, but not like annoyingly tingly. And let's go ahead and open up this eye cream. So this is the Tube Lift and Firm Eye Cream, again with collagen and peptides. So let's take a look at how it comes out. Nice white thick cream, and we're going to just apply that underneath of my eyes, and hopefully, you know, it will be something that will be really nice and hydrating for me. So far, for $1.25, you get a lot of product in both of these tubes, and I'm hoping that by the time I am ready to like put on my lipstick, that this is really sunken in, and that this eye cream, probably over time, like weeks of trying it out, will definitely be able to show some sort of benefit in the way of skincare. Because this isn't the main focus of the video, because the focus of the video is my Dollar Tree haul, I am going to just go ahead and apply my foundation and my concealer off camera. For foundation, I'm going to use the Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation that you can get at the Dollar Tree and on Believe Beauty's website. This is a really nice high coverage foundation, and the concealer that I'm going to use, I had to reach back and get it, is from Catrice, and it's the True Skin High Coverage Concealer, and this concealer is in the shade 010 Cool and Cashmere, and then the foundation, I used this in the shade Nude. We're going to pause the video, put all of this stuff on, and then get to the good stuff. I'm back with my skin all perfected. My under eyes are always something to be desired, left to be desired. The next thing that we're going to try is the LA Colors Matte Bronzer. In real life, right now in the camera, it's looking a little orange, but in real life, it looks cool, almost. And so hopefully as a swatch, yeah, it kind of translates a little cooler on the cooler side. I think it's going to be pigmented enough to do its job, but not have things looking like super crazy. I'm finding that this is really blendable. Like when I first put my brush right here, there was a lot of product, but now I am able to like blend this out a little bit. And let's see how it does on like this kind of job of getting some sort of contour going. Okay, I'm liking that so far. Not too bad. I feel like it did a good job. Again, really blendable. It's not patchy at all. Not bad. Okay, so this, and look how thin and compact that is. Man, you could really travel with that and it would be very helpful. So again, I'm not going anywhere except on a hike. So I think I'm going to try to do one blush on this side and one blush on this side. I think this packaging on this is so cute. Like little, yeah, like kind of like a little fantasy wizard type thing. And then, oh my gosh, look how adorable this is. Wow. For $1.25. How cute. And it even has like, this is not old stuff, like super old, because it even has like all their social handles on the back of it. This is really cute, man. So let's apply this to my cheeks. As I'm dipping in, I'm not getting a lot of like kickback, like, you know, that it's super loose and powdery. And that is really cute. I'm gonna add a little bit more to like the apples of my cheeks. That was really pigmented. Oh my goodness, for $1.25. Oh, how cute. Oh, it even says on the front, it says happy spell. So that must be, oh, because it says on the box, book of happy spells. So it's called Happy Spell. That is so cute. How cute would that be to like give to somebody that is just getting into makeup? And even like my daughter, she's just getting into makeup. She's 12, and you know, she kind of likes Harry Potter and kind of wizardy kind of things. So this one is the salmon pink one, and it is Book of Beauty Spells. This is so adorable. And wow, this is so cute. This is the inside packaging of that one. Look how pretty that paint, like it's almost like a painting. And on the front, it's called Beauty Spell. So cute. I'm gonna do my very best to like clean my brush off, and it seems to be fine. This one almost has a little bit of a sheen to it, so this one might be a little glowy. Ooh. That's super pigmented. Oh wow, super pigmented. And I like the color of this one just a little better in that way, because it's not quite as bright as this one was. It's going on, I guess I like the tone of this color a little better on my skin. It's not quite as pink, maybe. I'm used to something that's a lot more, I think, on the corally orangey side, and not so pink. That is just so cute. And these boxes are so cute. It's almost like luxury stuff, and I hate to even like throw away these cute boxes. This is the Book of Eternal Youth. So this is the highlighter, and we're going to apply, and this is really like a very pretty woodsy scene right here. Birds flying in the woods and squirrels and vines going around. Love that. And then here's the front. I will say, like, it doesn't want to stay closed. Maybe you can train it to like staying closed. All three of those they don't want to stay closed. But there's the fountain. The fountain of eternal youth. Let's see how youthful we look. Okay, and here is the product. I'm looking at the packaging, but that's the product. And I don't think, not a lot of like powderiness and kick up on that either. And wow, that really has a lot of bang for its buck, for sure. I'm trying to look, I know that the lighting is really bright in here, but I don't see like a huge strip of highlighter. It's very pigmented though. Like you can kind of see as I'm moving my face that it's there. So you're gonna need to be a little gentle with that one for sure if you are lucky enough to find this, because that's the thing about Dollar Tree. They don't all have the same thing. So you just kind of have to have the luck of the draw. Again, this store, I'm not sure if I mentioned this. This store is a model store, and my husband discovered that several months ago whenever he was there and he was buying some gum, and he was like, wow, this store is really nice. You have so many things I've never even seen before. And so the lady was explaining to him, yeah, we are a model store, so we get lots of different things that other stores don't get. So now I'm gonna now do the eyebrow stuff. But one thing that I have discovered that I really like to do with my eyebrows to get things to stay is I put a little bit of powder in my brow hairs. When I like go to set my concealer, I'll put that there, and that sort of, I guess, dries it up a little bit. So if there's any moisture from sunscreen or skincare, that helps to kind of absorb some of that so that the product stays better. All right, this is working really, really nicely. Of course, it comes with a really sharp point, so that makes things very, very easy. Right now, the one that I'm using is from, maybe from LA Girl, and it's it's really, really thick. So I will say on that one, when I try to get here on the tail of my brow, things get a little messy. But because this is such a finer point and it's sharpened, things are a little more precise with this one, and I do appreciate that and like that. And also right here with this brow, with the one that I'm using, it's hard to really kind of like put in hair like strokes with that. This brow is missing some hairs, well, and I will say missing, but actually part of the problem is because they're white. My eyebrow hairs are already turning white. This is a little warmer than my normal hair color. When I was trying to like fill that in, you can see it pretty difference, but that's just because of the color, not because of like the performance of the product. And let's see, drugstore wise, the only brow gel that I have that's drugstore is from Ulta Beauty, and the wand on this is so interesting. It almost looks like a shoe, and so right here is where you can, the flat end, you can kind of like lay down the gel, and then on the bottom it has the bristles. You can kind of see them, they're really, really fine, and that's when you can kind of comb through things. Brows are done. I'm going to apply the eyeshadow primer that I'm currently using, which is also, it's like a little sample from Ulta Beauty. It's the matte eye primer, and I find that it works pretty well for most of my eyeshadows. And now that I'm revisiting things, I do feel like that eye cream was able to sink into my under eyes really nicely. And again, I think as far as like the actual skincare benefits of it, it's going to take, the lifting and firming will happen over time. It's not going to be like a ta-da. Wouldn't that be nice? It was just like, boom, you were firmed and brightened. No surgery necessary. That would be so great. So because I am not going anywhere today, and I'm want to try all of these things out for you and for myself at the same time, I'm going to do 2 different eyeshadow looks. This is the eyeshadow palette called Peachy Nudes from Beauty Intuition. I am loving this. This almost looks creamy, so let's see. Is it cream? No, it's powder. Oh my gosh, it's so smooth. Wow. What about this one? Oh wow, they are so smooth that it feels like cream. Man, oh man, I'm very excited about that. This one from LA Colors has 3 shades in it, so we'll definitely use all 3 shades in our eyeshadow look for that one. And it comes with this little sponge, and hey, just for fun, and because my makeup brushes need to be washed, I will use this makeup sponge, this like eyeshadow sponge on this side where I had the hot pinky thing. I think that would go better. And then on the side where I had the corally pink one, I'm gonna use this, and I think that will go best. Let's start with the LA Colors, and again, this was Water Lily. I'm going to start with the cream colored and just kind of put that all over my lid to set the eyeshadow primer, although I really honestly don't know that I need to do that. So while we're doing this, let's chat for a little bit. I am going to now go into the darker shade to create some dimension in my crease and outer V. So let's chat. Like I said, I had been doing such a good job on washing my makeup brushes from after a video that I had done about a month ago where I did like makeup chores, and my brushes were severely neglected and my makeup table needed to be washed, and just all kinds of things that you do when you're procrastinating. So I had gotten inspired by several people who kind of like pointed out, okay, it's not just that your brushes have all that other makeup in it, and that kind of creates issues when you're, you know, wanting to create a look and things get muddy. Yes, that can happen, but it's also like sanitary. And then I thought, oh, gross, that's right. They are so right. So that's when I decided, okay, I'm going to commit to washing my makeup brushes every week. And I had done that for 2 or 3 weeks in a row. And then I got sick. My husband and I were both sick with, you know, that thing that we got from 2019. So much fun. So this weekend I'm kind of playing catch up. I'm going to wash the makeup brushes, and I'm you know, cleaning areas of my house that were neglected while I was sick. And so that's what this weekend is all about. And like I said, my dogs were so sweet and so patient and not getting their W's, W-A-L-K, while I was sick. So they were so sweet. So I'm going to reward them with their very first hike. So that shade, the darker shade, did an amazing job of building up on itself and blending with this sponge applicator. That worked out really, really nicely. I am now going to go into that. I'm now going to go into this shimmer color, which is the only shimmer in this trio. And I'm going to apply that all over the rest of my lid. Usually I do apply shimmers with my finger. So we'll see how this does just with the sponge. I would like to kind of say I was able to do the whole entire look with the sponge. And let's take the side where I used the cream color to kind of like blend that in. Okay, I'm gonna take my finger. That's what I'm comfortable with. That's what I'm used to doing. And doing your finger when you are applying shimmers allows it to stay pigmented and does allow for a little bit more pop. Like you can kind of see where I started with my finger, and this area was with the sponge applicator. So there's a lot more oomph and power and opacity to this side. This is definitely, I would say, not a shimmer. It is almost satin. So that's the look. I am going to try to pull in one of my dirty brushes just to kind of blend things, and maybe take a little bit more of that darker mauve matte shade just to try to marry the two together, the satin and the matte. I feel like there's like a disconnect between the two right now. I would definitely be interested in trying that again with brushes for sure, because using a application method or a tool that I'm not used to definitely kind of like impacted how I ultimately, like how that performed in my mind. Now let's go into Peachy Nudes from Beauty Intuition. And we're going to put that on this side with the peachier blush, which I may add just a little bit more because that highlighter was really pigmented, like very shiny, but also pigmented. Yeah, I think that makes me happier. Now, as far as this is concerned, there's a whole lot of shades in here that I'm not going to be able to use all of them, but we're going to do the best that we can. Let's go into this peach, literal, it looks like peach shade, and we're going to apply that in the crease. And that's not providing a whole lot of color, so that would be a good lid setting shade if you are a darker skin tone than me. This is definitely probably not going to show up a whole lot on you, but you could use it, like I said, as a lid setting shade or something like that. Now let's try to deepen up the crease a little bit and add some dimension with this shade, which is maybe just a little brown. Ooh, there's some flyaway stuff. It's kind of like an orangey brown color. This one is a lot more pigmented and I think would be a good alternative to a crease shade for someone with darker skin tones than me. That might kind of start things out for you a little bit better. I'm gonna kind of just mix the two of them together just to kind of bring things up a little higher. Not too bad. Now, do I want to go berry-y or this direction? I think I'm gonna go, maybe we're gonna go with this on the outer part of my eyelid, and then I have an idea for the berry color. Again, my makeup brushes are dirty. This is not super great, but this one doesn't have a lot of powderiness. I'm able to kind of like scrub my brush in that one, and it's not, when I tap off excess, there's not a lot of excess. So it seems to be a little more tightly packed than the ones that I used at first. Okay, I think that gave a sufficient amount of definition, and I went back into that probably like 3 times in order to get the definition that I wanted. I'm gonna take this shade right here, and I'm going to use that to kind of attempt to create some lift. And it's definitely purple, where the one that I used before was like a warm brown color. This is purple. On the screen it looks a little different. I think what I might do is take a little bit of that orange color and kind of like go over that just a little bit so that it's not so purple. That might be a little better as far as like kind of bringing everything together. And I'm going to blend out with this brush that I used originally, and I don't have any more product on it. The only shade that I didn't use was this matte, and I may do that on the bottom. I may do that as a liner once I'm a little farther along. So I have 1, 2, 3 shimmers to choose from. This one is and it's not shimmer, it's more like this one where it's a satin color. We have a berry, a bronze, and a cream color. Let's see if we can get all of them on these eyelids. Let's start with the berry. I'm gonna go that direction, and I'm gonna try to do that right here, kind of towards the outer, not completely covering that matte. And then I'm gonna go in with the bronze color and overlap that just a little bit. And then with the cream color, that's gonna go in on the inner corner. Normally I use the same hand on the same side. The cream color is really pigmented. Let's add a little bit more bronze and try to tap that, and then now that I'm using the right finger. Hey, that's not too bad. Now to add this kind of like a warm brown color, I'm going to take my detailer brush. This one is Profusion small pointed brush, and just kind of like use that as a liner. All in all, I think that I am excited to try this again with brushes, and this again with clean brushes. That's the goal. Now for the thing I'm most excited about. Bold lashes and long lashes. For $1.25. I can't believe it. I'm going to curl my eyelashes, and then we'll come back. I have this side curled, and I thought I would use the long one on this side and the bold one on this side, since this eye look is a little more bold than this one. One thing that I will say is, because I bought both of these, I will have to actually open up the wand from now on, once that packaging goes in the trash, to see which one's the long and which one's the bold, until my brain can recognize that, because all it says on the outside is mascara on both of them, and on the bottom it doesn't say anything, and on the top it doesn't say anything. So something to keep in mind. But for $1.25, seriously, who cares? This is what the wand looks like in real life. It is a really narrow brush, synthetic hairs, and let's just do it. It is very wet. Yep, it's very wet. You're gonna have to be really careful with this one so you don't make a mess all over your face. So that's after, I guess, what people call one coat. I don't know. And it also says on the packaging of both of them, smudge proof. So we're gonna put that to the test. And we're going to use it on the bottom lashes, because my bottom lashes smudge all the time with a lot of mascaras. Like, a lot. So if it does smudge on me, it's not really any fault of the mascara. It happens even with waterproof mascara. And also on the packaging it says rich color, instant length. And I would agree with that. Oh, look how wet it is. It got right there. Don't look down. I will flake that away once it's dry. Now, something cool about this is kind of like the Rare Beauty stuff, where it's flat and then you can like lay it down like that. This is the same way. It's flat on that side and then it's flat on that side. So it's not going to roll around everywhere. I love that. I'm going to curl this side, and then we'll come back and apply the bold lashes together. Something I'm noticing about this, and again, I don't know if it's any fault of the mascara. I really don't think it is. My curl that I had on this side is already dropping. My lashes are really flat on this side, so I have to do a lot of work in order to get them to look curled. So we'll try to like fluff them up a little bit by doing that number right there, holding them up a little bit as it dries, because I like the length that this mascara has given. So I'm hoping that it will be something that will be doable for sure. Now this side is curled. Again, I don't have to work too hard to get this side curled, and this is the bold. Oh my goodness. Now, oh, this is very interesting. It's a little curved, and it says rich color, smudge proof, and instant volume. Very, very, very big wand, and slightly curved, which I've never seen where that part's curved. I've seen where the wand is curved, but not that. And I'm hoping that the stick part being curved will allow you to be able to get into lashes easier. I don't feel like it's super bold. Okay, let's go back in and make sure that we had it nicely coated with product. The blonde is not goopy. Like, it doesn't have like a whole bunch of like mascara actually on the wand. Like, this one was very wet and I had to be really careful. This one is drier. So that is 2 coats, I guess what people would call 2 coats. And I'm not thinking that that's a volumizing or bold, you know, instant volume. I don't know about that. Because this wand is so big, I am getting it on the bottom lashes too. What do you think? I think I like this side better with the length. I'm going to continue to let that dry as we apply the LA Colors Hydrating Lipstick Creamy Finish in the shade Sorbet. Feel like you get a lot for $1.25. It's a lot of product. Let's talk about this. This lipstick, or the lip oil, did a really great job. My lips feel nice and hydrated and prepared for what's about to happen. Let's use a little bit of my ColourPop lip liner. I am not sure how I'm going to feel about the color of this lipstick. Let's watch it. Oh yeah, I think Sorbet is a great name for that. Not exactly the look that I'm going for. So we're going to help it out a little bit with that lip liner color that I love. This is the shade Good and Plenty in the ColourPop Lippy Pencil. That's a really pretty color. It smells really nice. It smells like kind of like vanilla, but like a vanilla candle. Okay, that's very frosty. Definitely not a look that I want all the time. On the frostiness, it's like 90s frosty, which 90s is in, so, you know, hey, whatever. Let's wrap this up because this video is very long. If you happen to actually watch all the way to the end, leave me like eyelash or lips emoji, please, because this is a long video. Okay, my favorite things that I got that I know just like right now are these things, and I'm trying to be really careful because they still won't fold. These things from this line right here, so good. This LA Colors matte bronzer, loving that. So far I'm loving the pencil that I also got. Oh, it's Ioni, that's what it's called. The brand of this is Ioni. Ioni eyebrow pencil, I'm liking that. This was good, it's fine, $1.25, can't beat that. This applied nicely and it sunk in really well, so I'm excited to continue to try that. And I would say, even though it was really wet, I did actually like the long mascara. And to be determined are these 2 eyeshadows. And least favorite things would be the lipstick and the bold lashes, because I just don't think that the bold lashes is actually bold. I think it's a little too dry. Okay. So this is my finished Dollar Tree look. I am very pleased. I think that I found a really good amount of things that are actually worth looking for. So if you can find this Ioni, oh, it even says it right here, right there, Ioni. If you can find Ioni at your Dollar Tree, it's definitely worth your money. I mean, it's $1.25 for sure. And LA Colors, I think it's a pretty classic brand. So head out to your Dollar Tree and see if you can find these gems, because these are amazing. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.